Hello guys, Angela here, and here is a sneak peek of how I painted these beautiful lilies. Let me show you how. Sit back, relax, and just watch or paint along with me. Thank you for being here. My first two paints will be yellow and purple. And that's what I grabbed, and I am going to start the base of the flower with. As you know, I always start my flowers with a sketch, but this time this flower does not have a sketch. I don't have to sketch it. All I need to do is grab the paint and start painting. So again, I'm using purple and yellow for this part, and what I did was grab the yellow and on top of the brush, and then the purple is, or the violet is, on the bottom of the brush. So basically one stroke on the bottom, and then on the top I'm painting the way I paint the leaves. But yeah, just watch the strokes. Just watch how I'm doing the strokes. You place the long part of the brush on top, and then just lay it down and drag it down. Lay it and drag it down. And when you come to the other side, the process is the same. I know my hand is kind of blocking, but the process is the same. You lay down the tip, one part of the brush down, and then just drag it down. This is the best, really the best way I can explain to you. Apart from you really paying attention to the way I'm holding the brush and the way I'm dragging it down, and how the yellow is I'm intentionally putting the yellow, the way I'm laying down the brush is intentional. That way the yellow can be on the outer part of the flower, and the purple can be in the inner part of the flower with one stroke. Instead of painting the purple first and then getting another brush and then painting the yellow, I do it in one stroke. Both paints, they are visible in one stroke. That is the beauty of this technique. It's really easy. You just put your both paint on the brush and then paint them down together. Okay, but this is the process. And when you get your brush right, your brush strokes right, you will be able to paint really beautiful flowers. As I had mentioned on a previous video, this is one of the best technique that I've learned as of late. So yeah, I'm still learning, guys. I have not completely mastered this technique, but I love it so much. I just want to paint everything while using it. So that is the first one, and then we're going to start on the second one. And this is really going to be the process. It's nothing else new. And obviously we are going to add a few embellishments here and there. So I hope you are having fun and also enjoying watching me paint using this technique. And also, if you can follow along and practice, just practice with me. I've got a few videos out there that are I'm using this technique, so just pick one and practice, go to the next, practice, and before you know it, you will be you'll be an expert on this. I know there are other people that are using this technique, but most of them just don't really talk. They don't explain what they're doing. I mean, yeah, they're doing, and they're doing a tutorial, they're going slow, but they're not talking. I don't learn. I don't learn by watching. I learn by, I can learn by watching, but when somebody is explaining something to me, it makes sense. That somebody will say, this is why I did this, and this is how it's gonna be when it's done. But if you just do it, I mean, I can watch and follow the process, but I like somebody to really tell me what they're doing and why they're doing what they're doing. That's how I learn. That is for me. I'm not sure about, I don't know for you, but for me, I learn by, I just love when somebody explains something to me. Even if I know it, a lot of these tutorials just assume that you know what's happening, and that is not how things work. You have to explain to people like they have no clue, because a lot of people don't have any clue how to paint this particular flower. And if you find somebody that is taking time to really explain to you how things are done, as far as this flower, why that stroke is done that way, and how it's gonna look once it's done, then at least next time you do it, you can either follow along, or at least and you will have learned how to do it the right way. So that is pretty much what I wanted to say. I know a lot of people have told me, oh, you talk too much, but there are also a lot of people that say thank you for your detailed tutorials. They helped a lot. I mean, you gave me really good idea of how to do something, whatever it was, whether it was a flower painting or different painting. So I'm satisfied when somebody learns from my tutorial, because that is obviously why I have a YouTube channel, a painting channel. I'm not just here to paint for myself and enjoy myself painting, which I don't get me wrong, I do. I love painting, but I also want to be able to teach you how to paint, so you can paint some of these beautiful paintings. Now, over here, I have a confession to make. When I was painting this, I did not realize that my camera, this camera is always running out of batteries, power, and I don't realize it until much later. You didn't miss very much, because right now this is how I made the leaves, and I'm just going over them, and these are long leaves, not the small ones. These are like the long leaves you find on corn, or whatever. They do look like those long leaves that you find on corn, but those are the leaves that are for lilies. And again, I'm gonna be painting a lot of these lilies, so next time I'll make sure that my camera is full charged before I start, and then I can walk you through the process of painting the leaves. And right there, it's just adding some embellishment, some details on the middle of the flower. Just taking the purple paint and putting it on in the center, like little dots, and then on top of that, I'm using white little dots up, and yeah. So that is the whole process, really. And it just really looks beautiful when it's done. So I am glad you were able to just hang around and enjoy the painting. And I am really, really, truly enjoying these paintings, and I'm enjoying just bringing the tutorials to you guys, and hoping that whoever is interested and finds these techniques helpful can go ahead and use the tutorial, can just follow along and paint with me, or just enjoy. And when you have a chance. And another thing is that the reason I like using this fluid acrylic paint. First off, you use very little paint. If you add the Liquitex medium, you add some Floetrol if you want. You don't really even have to add a lot of water, because a lot of water kind of waters down your paint, and when you put it on the canvas, it looks watered down. Use Liquitex medium, use Floetrol, use very little water, and just to make your paint a little bit fluid. And also it will save you a lot of paint, because if you use your paint from the tube, that's a lot of paint. That is a lot of paint. It's gonna be wasted. I am here for the beginners and for people that are don't have a whole lot of money to waste on paint. So you can use your paint, if you mixed it with other things, your paint can go a long way, and you can paint a lot of paintings with very little paint, because you're adding different things to make it to get more out of your paint. You really get more out of your paint. Me personally, I don't like spending too much money on paint. I like to buy very good quality paints and just use medium. Sometimes I even use Elmer's glue. You can also use Mod Podge that you can use as well on add your paint. Everything that dries clear, you can put in your paint to make it last longer. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. I see you on the next video. God bless. Bye.